Hey, thanks for joining my Toy Corner. I'm going to take a look at Scarlett, the Counterintelligence Officer from GI Joe. This is Hasbro's 6-inch classified series line, and long awaited. Shanna O'Hare, born in Atlanta, Georgia. Yes, I'm reading the file card from the 3 3/4 inch that I've had for years. Alright, so anyway, on the side you've got 5 and some GI Joe symbols there. On the back you've got this fantastic artwork. I just love the picture here that they did, and it is gonna highlight all of the figures that are coming out this year that have been announced to release there. So there's a little bit of a spoiler. There's some fantastic detail, very lifelike face. Even got some freckles. You probably won't see it on too well on the video, but I do have some photo shoot at the end. Figure's a little bit armored up compared to the original also, but you can't deny that it looks pretty cool. I do like it. So opening this up, I feel like SpongeBob if he's getting ready to finally figure out the secret formula for the Krabby Patty. Yeah, there we go. Scarlett. Alright, so we got 3 knives, the crossbow, and looks like possibly a removable sheath and strap there, the shoulder strap, and a quiver, it looks like, in the back there. Also the waistband, the belt looks like it's mobile. So she's a little armored up compared to the original figures. I noticed they did that with Roadblock too. He's kind of thick. So I'm having a little bit of trouble with her. I noticed that they don't have the forward and backwards or up and down motion on the ankle like I really like to do. They're doing the swivel joint right now, so as you can see I'm getting a little frustrated. I cut out about 2 minutes of me trying to get her to pose, and it finally got her to stand up so I can show you a good shot of her here. Here we have 3 knives. There are 2 that are identical with really big handles, bulky ridged handles, and then there's one that's unique. The unique one is going to go into that sheath on the front there, the front utility strap. And then the other 2, actually, it took me a second to figure out. The other 2 actually go in the back of the quiver. I wasn't sure if that was where they were supposed to go, but nothing else would have fit, and there's definitely 2 slots for it, so, and they fit perfectly. Alright, so there's that one in place. Now I'm going to talk just a real quick second here on this crossbow. The crossbow comes in 2 pieces, the pistol grip, I guess if you want to call it, and then the bow part. They do not want to stay together. Every time she fell over, every time I even so much as dropped this, the 2 pieces fell apart. They don't snatch it. The way they go together is very, very cool. It's detailed. You've even got the little knock, placement on the back where the string is pulled. But man, if any little movement on this thing and it's going to fall apart on you, so you may want to consider just gluing those together. I don't know how handy you are, or I'm definitely probably going to end up gluing them together just because I'm tired of them falling apart on me already in a 10-minute preview. But there she is with the it did go into the fingers pretty good. Got a good grip on it. There's those 2 knives that go into the back, as I mentioned before. That plate on her, the armor plate on her shoulder, I'm not too keen on that one, but everything else is good. They've got the throwing stars on the wristband from the original figure. So the other thing is that armor plate kind of limits that arm motion for the left arm. You can't quite do the shoulder fly. It won't go all the way up. Elbow joint is good though. Small hinge in the wrist, not extremely posable or mobile, but the right arm does go all the way around. However, I couldn't get it to go completely up. It's a little thick on the top, on the shoulder part, so she can go out and do kind of a butterfly, but not a full rotation. And then almost a complete splits. But I do know that this is a different joint, and they do kind of pop out, almost like the hip pops out of place. There's a slit in the thigh there on the top, as you can see the joint kind of moving there when I was moving the leg. Yeah, see, she's kind of popping out like she's popping the hip out of place. This is a different joint for Hasbro. This is a new one on me. I've never seen this one before. So full rotation on the knee there, the double joint, and then you saw the slit in the calf as well. Now this is the anklet I was talking about. It does not go left or right directly, only on this swivel, this pivot point. So it does kind of go up and down, or back and forth, I guess, if you want to call it that. But other than that, it's just this swivel point. I'm not too... I'm having a little bit of trouble getting these figures to stand up perfectly, because you can't seem to get that swivel in the same spot. I did end up getting some good shots with her, so I got some good shots on a photo shoot here at the end. So I'm sitting here. It did take me a little while to get used to those ankle joints, but once you get them locked down and get them worked in, they do work out pretty well. So, all right, so let's take a look at her with the classic. All right, so here's my 25th anniversary Scarlett figure. There you go. I'm always a fan of that outfit. So like I said, it's a little armored up with the 6-inch, but totally cool. I love it. Love the detail on it. Great outfit. This is, of course, the classic, kind of a redo of the 25th anniversary redo of that original 3 3/4 with the Kung Fu grip and the very, very limited joint mobility. And of course the infamous rubber bands and broken plastic crotch tabs, which I can't say I do miss. So alright, so there's a little close-up of her. You can even see the freckles. Not so much probably in this video shot, but you'll see it in my picture here at the end. Also, I want to show you a little bit of a scale. So I'm going to pose her next to a Marvel Legend figure in just a second, but while I'm fiddling around with her feet here again, in case you don't like that quiver and shoulder strap, you can take that off. It does completely off. It's not terribly hard. Just raise that right arm and it slides over her ponytail and her head and her arm. The hair, by the way, is just fantastic. I'm going to show you a close-up here at the end, but there's just some great little detail right at the ponytail, and I love what they did with that. So alright, there's Nick Fury. Figured I'd get somebody that was dressed nice, somebody that was dressed appropriately to meet Scarlett for the first time. I didn't want to just throw any old Hasbro Marvel Legend at her. So, also I've got Roadblock here in just a second, so you can see. Now I noticed when I compared Roadblock to one of the Marvel Legends, he was actually a little bit bigger. So you can see he's kind of towering over Fury there. I believe it was Drax that I used, and he was actually even bigger than Drax. So there's that ponytail I mentioned in the side shot also. So there's Scarlett. Overall, great GI Joe edition. I can't wait to get the other ones opened up and show them off here. So hope you enjoyed. Appreciate you watching. Thanks a lot. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, I was staring at your butt.